Welcome back to Coyote Classics. Today we're going to be checking out some new inventory. A lot of neat stuff lined up. We just had to steal Chad to get back out of the gym, so we had to bring him in for the video.
It's my birthday today, guys.
It is his birthday.
I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
He was getting ready to go on the river. I said, nope, we're going to do a walk around video.
I'm taking the day off.
So today we're going to be checking out some pretty neat cars. We can start down here with this Mustang fastback, or sport roof they call them.
We did a ton of work on this Mustang. It's a 1972 Mustang Mach 1. It's a Q code, so it's a factory 351 with the Ram Air stuff. Pretty neat car. Done in white and black. We kind of mentioned it in our video. Love the color combination. Just a good car from bumper to bumper. New dual exhaust, brand new wheels and tires. Just a real head turner.
And this one came in a package. The second car that came with this, we're going to check out in the back once we're done with these. This is a really neat 1977 Camaro Z28. 77's a unique year for the Z28. They stopped making the Z28s in 74 and started back up again in 77. Made them for a half a year. So pretty rare, like about 14,000 Z28s in 77. And just really quality, fast, fun to drive car.
Yeah, make sure you check out the video on this one we did. I love driving the 77.
If you want to see these cars in more depth, like Chad just mentioned, on the YouTube, there's full walk around and test drives of a lot of these. And then some of these don't have a video on there yet, still need to be ran through the shop.
Yeah, this one just got off the trailer last night. Man, I was impressed. Did you get a chance to drive this one
I drove
yet?
it this morning, really impressed with how it drove, handled. Love the color, love a lot of things about this car. 67 Camaro RS, front disc
It's
brakes.
a really nice car. Unfortunately, it had just a little bit of damage from, guy said a ladder kind of scratched the back. This was a show quality, almost perfect car, but it does have some little chips and nicks and stuff, which is gonna make it cheaper.
Yeah, absolutely. And this one's really unique too. Tell them about the Firebird.
This one came in, the guy had it for a long time. Original interior, just a really nice color combination. It came in, we hated the wheels. So we had a nice set of 14-inch wheels. Michael did a great job back there painting them up, put some good rubber on it. And this car really runs and drives good. All those years, 50 some years, and no one's ever changed out that 326 two barrel. That's pretty cool.
It's super cool. And I love the color on this too. It's been a while since we have a Firebird convertible, but
this is I'm gonna say kind of a price leader too. How many Chevelles do we get in that price range with SS hoods? And this one's got some power under the hood. And it's no slouch, dude.
No.
Holy, I think my idea of what it's worth just went up a little bit.
It's hard to find. This thing's gonna sell really fast. Seems like lately, any 66, 67 Chevelles have been selling like that. Same thing with Novas. It's kind of unique how the market has trends at different times.
From Mustangs to Camaros to the Novas and Chevelles now. Like you said, the 66, 67 Chevelles, the 69 to 72 Novas are hotcakes.
Yeah, we just can't keep them in stock. Another nice Mustang coupe. We have 3 more Mustang coupes coming in. Hopefully one's getting unloaded today that I think we'll be featuring later in this video. But this one's on the website, ready to sell. Really good looking, quality car. Came from the same owner as the white one at the very end. Finished up some stuff on the interior. It's got the deluxe pony interior. Just a really nice restoration.
That is a hell of an interior, Dalton. And I don't know if you've noticed, but it's got the factory, but upgraded factory gauges with a tachometer right in the speedometer.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before, and I've sold a ton of Mustangs.
Yeah, it's unique. And then under the hood, just the detail they did underneath there as well just kind of makes this one ready to take to a car show.
Yeah, it really is. You know what, it's in there again, it's a nice price leader, really.
We're not gonna spend a ton of time in the shops today, but we have some neat stuff back there we want to show you. So we're gonna head back there and show you what we got. Good morning. It's been a couple days since we did our walk around out front of the new inventory. Been super busy here at Coyote Classics. I just finished ordering some parts for a red Mustang coupe. We have big plans with this car. It's rare because it's a factory K code. We're gonna let Tim do his touch and just make this a really nice car. Because it is rare with the factory K code, meaning the high performance 289 solid lifter motor. In the check-in bays today, we really only have one car that we're working on checking in. We have a lot more waiting, but Mike's finishing up our 70 Buick GS. This is gonna be a really sweet car. All murdered out, sounds great. 455 underneath the hood with air conditioning. Just needed a lot of little wiring stuff touched up and the Midas touch, we call it, just getting them dialed in, ready for sale. Our wonderful Torino is getting shipped out this morning. The transporter just showed up. Next in line for detail, this really cool 53 GMC. Great driving little truck. That one came in on trade from Tennessee. We put a new intake gasket in it. A couple little things, but that truck's gonna be pretty sweet and coming to the website next week. And now this car, it scares me. Scares me when Chad's driving it.
This is like 90. Look at this.
I know, I got you. Put your hands on the wheels.
You want me to?
Yeah. Built 1971 Chevelle. Engine's been dynoed at almost 900 horsepower to the wheels. and at the motor over 1,000. Interior's gorgeous. Like this one, the factory clock still works on a 1,000 horsepower Chevelle. Original interior, it's in really nice condition. That one's gonna be fun. Hopefully later today we'll be doing some pictures and video of that. So yesterday we ended up selling 3 and then 3 the day before as well. So it's been like 2 days. We've been waiting to get in the shops to finish up this video for you guys on YouTube. Finally made it. This is a project that Mark's been working on. Really cool Camaro. We bought it, knew that it needed some work, you know, to make it Coyote Classics kind of car. Motor had a little 305 in it, really low compression. So we ended up putting a rebuilt 350 in it. How's the project coming along, Brant?
Coming along good, coming along real good. This motor was on the bench for a couple years. You know more about it than I do, but
Yep.
it fired up and it's got a really good cam profile. It's
Good.
coming together and he's almost got it.
Good. Mark said he put a fuel pump on it today.
Yep, I think it's gonna run real good.
Sometimes they turn into bigger projects than we think, but we make sure they're right. And Mark's had some time in the Camaro, but it'll be a really cool car when it's done and when we get it all dialed in. 4-speed. We'll have Tim buff it out, of course, but that thing's going to be pretty cool. We have some customers coming on Mopars today. Guy coming to take a look at our Cornet, and then our beautiful 70 Satellite as well. Our showrooms, I apologize, they're a mess. I'm gonna grab some guys here in a little bit and get them all rearranged, but it seems like every time we get them organized, we'll sell something in the back and have to pull everything out. So it's hard to keep together, but got a lot of neat cars in here. If you want more information on anything in the showrooms or that you've seen in the walk around, go to the website, check it out. There should be a full walk around test drive video on each car going into depth. Right now we have 2 really nice 62 Impalas. This one's more of a survivor, very original. And then we have a restored, beautiful red on red Super Sport in the other showroom as well. Comet's a neat car, another rare one, but
rare.
just taken for that right buyer. Tell us about the Comet, Shay.
That right there is an authentic Mercury Comet Cyclone, first year, 64. It's Mercury's very first muscle car, and it is an original K code, so it's got the same big high-performance engine that they would have put in those early Mustangs. Very unique, original, and rare car. You really don't see too many of them, and it really almost beat the Pontiac GTO to market, and it really marked the beginning of the muscle car era, so it's super cool that we have one, and you're not going to see very many like it.
And here we got a mix of new inventory and sold cars. Again, they need rearranged. But I just want to talk quick about 2 of the nicest cars that we have in stock right now. One is this 1970 Superbee. Banana yellow, 4-speed, numbers matching 383, just a really quality car. And then next to it is the rarest Mustang you could get in 68 and a half Mustang GT factory R code 428 Cobra Jet car. These are rarer than the GT 500s in 68. Only made them for half a year. Crazy that we have one, but really special car. Higher dollar, obviously, with the quality and rarity, but it's still a neat car to check out in our walk around and test drive video. Thanks for watching this week's walk around video and for catching up with what's going on at Coyote Classics. Here's a quick preview of what we're going to talk about in depth next week. We've got some really neat convertibles and some other really neat stuff that'll be coming in to showcase to you guys next week. If you enjoy the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what your favorite car was as we went through the shops and showroom. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive.